start with Kevin Levangie. Kevin, you were tweeting for the conference, were you?
I was, yeah.
And what was your impression over the last couple of days? I mean, did you hear? Well, just what was your impressions first, I guess?
Sure. I think one of the funniest things that I kept coming back to was it was very difficult to live tweet just because the streams of thought were so interconnected and so intertwined and self-referential and in this like kind of amazing rhetorical way. So the beautiful speaking as well as the content was I mean obviously phenomenal, and I was really happy to be here. There's not enough, I guess, conversation publicly about a lot of the issues here, even at a university like this. I think publicly declaring oneself feminist is obviously a very political act that is like very useful, and I think it's great to have that sort of a clash of not even a clash but a coming together of generations we heard some second wave feminists today. Like, that's phenomenal. There are people who have fought the real battles and are here to tell the tale.
Do you feel that it would have been better, I guess, if perhaps there were more males in the audience to hear this? Like, were they speaking to too much of a partisan crowd? Would it be better to have been, I don't want to say a basketball game or a hockey game or something like that, but for other people to hear what you heard over the last couple of days?
I think it would have been, obviously the more people you can get to the room, the better. That's always a problem of sort of any sort of political sort of movement, is how you get everyone in the room. And yeah, I mean there could have been more men in the audience, but at this point it's on the men to come to the audience. I don't think you can't fault the speakers, you can't fault the organizers. There's just most men, we're not willing to go out of our own way to experience things that aren't in line with our personal experiences, I guess.
Was there anything that surprised you or you found unique what somebody said?
I was really happy to hear the last panel today. Particularly the conversations on structural change. I mean, that's the name of the game. And I think that hearing people use the words patriarchy and capitalism and colonialism, I think that the explicitness and the acknowledgement that it's not just an issue of getting equal rights legally. It's an issue of it's a struggle. It's a glorious struggle, to quote Malala Yousafzai. Like, it's a fight, and I think that people brought that out into the open, and I thought that was my favorite part.
Has it changed your perspective in any way?
I think it refined a lot of my perspectives, because I mean, coming into this, I definitely identified as a feminist, and I want to see the changes that most people have on their agenda here. But I think it was amazing to hear it spoken firsthand, and I think it was amazing to hear kind of a diversity of opinions that a lot of us don't normally get in class. I mean, it was still predominantly white panels. It was still predominantly upper middle class intellectuals, but I think that there was still a type of diversity that you don't get in a first-year philosophy class. And I think that was phenomenal.
Excellent. Well, it seems like we're closing the place down over your shoulder, so thanks very much, Kevin.
No problem.
Appreciate it.